A neighborhood is stunned after police raid a house for drugs just a few blocks from a school. Good evening, everyone. I'm Sherry Jackson. This all happened about an hour before school let out in Vestavia Hills. Now, 2 men are in jail facing some very serious charges. CBS 42's Natalie Tejeda was there as it all went down, and she's live at the Vestavia Hills Police Department tonight with this exclusive report.
Sherry, we still don't know the names of the 2 men who were taken into custody or their relation to each other, but what we do know is that investigators spent a lot of time at their Panorama Drive home and that they seized a lot of things into evidence.
From this beast of a Ford pickup truck to envelopes of paperwork, there seemed to be no end to what officers searched through and packed away into their vehicles, including 2 suspects. But that was just the beginning. As the day wore on, investigator after investigator continued to bring evidence out of this Panorama Drive home, all under the watchful eye of Cindy Cherry.
No, it was very surprising. I left to go to carpool today and was surprised to see so many police cars.
What goes through your mind?
Want to know what's going on since it's literally across the street from us and we have kids playing in the neighborhood all the time.
And that's a fact that's not hard to miss, as car after car of parents and children drove past what was a drug investigation, where officers discovered what they believed to be cocaine.
When I first walked out, I had no clue I didn't know if there was a break-in, if there was, someone on the loose, or I had no idea that it would be the person in that house.
And that's just something that hits a little too close to home for this mother of 4.
The first thing I thought of coming home today was this is a good life lesson to show my kids this is what happens when drugs or whatever's in the picture is in the picture. This is a good life lesson. That's number 1. But number 2, I don't want it to be so close to my neighborhood, but it's reality.
Now, when I spoke with neighbors, they tell me the men that lived there were very quiet and kept to themselves. At this time, Vestavia Hills Police Department haven't detailed exactly what charges the pair may be facing. Live in Vestavia, Natalie Tejeda, CBS 42 News.
In the last 5 months, there have been 2 raids on homes near Vestavia Hills High School where drug charges are involved or suspected. Today's raid on Panorama Drive is just a 7-minute walk from the high school. Another raid on Gateway last November is just as close. We're told these raids are not related. They arrested 63-year-old Joseph Gandy on trafficking charges involving Oxycontin, oxycodone. Back in November, CBS 42's cameras captured agents carrying weapons and boxes from that home on Gateway. Now, I talked to Lieutenant Brian Gillum with the Vestavia Hills Police Department this afternoon about the proximity of the drug raids to the school. He told me they want every parent to be concerned about drugs and to ask tough questions in their homes. He says no community is immune to the drug epidemic.